much for joining us. I'm LJ Thomas, your host of the Purely Positive Show. And today's guest is Debra Jackson. She is the, hold on, because it's a long name, I'm going to read it. She is the founder of Fervent Prayer Street Outreach Ministry and Collaboration Together, Inc. This is a nonprofit organization. So help me welcome her to the show. How you doing today, Debra?
Wonderful, wonderful. And you?
I'm good. Now,
awesome.
Now, you guys see, there's another person here. His name is Monty, and we're going to talk with him later about what he does with Save Our Sons. Okay? I just wanted to let y'all know that. Anyway, so Debra.
Okay.
What made you start this organization?
Well, actually, Fervent Prayer came about during the time I was caring for my mom. Mm-hmm. She was basically shut in, couldn't get out. We didn't have a ramp to get her out. She was bedbound. Mm-hmm. So we love to pray. So we actually began to pray within the house between each other. We couldn't go to our normal church service, so we watched the services on TV. And but Fervent Prayer, that's what it came from, being us in the house and praying together. That's how it came about.
Okay.
Having effectual prayer, not only for ourselves, but we interceded and prayed for others too. But we did it inside our home instead of the normal church walls.
Okay. Okay. So that's why it's street outreach.
Street outreach. We once we got the ramp built to the house, we were able to get out the house. Mm-hmm. So then we began to take the prayer to the streets, to the shut-in, nursing homes, wherever, whoever needed prayer. Me and my mom, we always rendered prayer for them. Mm-hmm.
That's nice. The two of you work together like that.
We did. Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Mm-hmm. A lot of people can't do that, but that's something special.
Gotta have that calling.
Yeah.
Being able to pray effectually and to get a breakthrough.
Lovely, lovely. Now, there's a second part. Collaborations together.
Okay.
Please tell me about that.
Well, Collaboration Together actually was my first nonprofit.
Oh, okay.
But then I put the ministry first, so that's why Fervent is first. But Collaboration started around 2006. My undergrad is social work. Oh. So I love social services. And so what I did was, when we went out to minister or to pray for folks, and if they had a need, a social need, whether they needed a job or some type of resource in the community, I added that along with that. Oh. So that's how it came about. Fervent Prayer Street Outreach, Collaboration Together, working together, praying together, and working together.
Huh. You know I love that, right? You know I love that, right? That's
awesome.
That's what people need.
Right.
You know, that's what people need, because the stream of time that we're living in, that's extremely important.
Right.
And so with the collaborations and the resources, what kinds of things do you do with that?
Basically referrals. Like I said, if someone needed a job, by me working in the social work field. Working together, me being a social worker, I knew a lot of resources out there, contacts. So I'll refer the individuals that I met. I'll refer them out to maybe like Community Action Agency or to the Department of Social Services, wherever the need is at. Then I'll just try to find the resource for them.
Okay. You know, I had a girl on the show last month, whenever it was. Anyway, her name is Miriam, and she has a community organization called PARS, and she's going to be doing the same thing. She's located in Florence. I'll give you her information so y'all can connect.
I'll be glad to connect with her.
So y'all can connect, because y'all are going to be doing basically the same type of stuff. Because
what county is she in?
Florence.
Oh, Florence. Okay, cool.
Yes. See? That works out.
Collaboration, working together.
So tell me more about what the street outreach is. And the reason why I'm asking is because I went to the Facebook page.
Okay.
I went to one Facebook page.
Okay.
And I saw some pictures.
Okay.
And so I had to go to the other Facebook page.
Okay.
But I saw SOS.
Okay.
What does that stand for?
SOS stands for Save Our Sons. Like I said, me being a social worker, I'm used to working with the elderly, anybody in need. But on a personal note, there was a family member that was going through some things, and I began to pray for that individual, and everything worked out on their behalf.
Okay.
But meanwhile, it wouldn't leave me that the need to help these boys, because you have so much violence out there, gangbangers, mothers burying their children before 21. I actually had a classmate that lost her son in a killing spree. Only child. Yes, only child. And I remember this kid in Head Start. I was the family service worker, and he was a little boy at that time, and he got murdered about a year ago. Took her only son, and just to see her grieve like that, you know, some of these things could be prevented, you know, if we get involved. Find out what your child is out there doing, you know, talk to other parents that's going through, just being a help to other folks. You know, it's not all about us living in this world by ourselves. We have our neighbors and folks in the community. You know, a lot of folks don't want you getting in their business, but I'm the type, if I can help you, I'm not going to hurt you.
Right.
So if I have someone come to me and, you know, want to share something in confidence, you know, about a situation, then I want to be able to provide that resource for them. But Save Our Sons came about with all of that going on, and I reached out to my classmate. Actually, he fell on me quite heavy, and I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to call this boy's going to think I'm crazy. I hadn't spoke with him in so long. So when I called him and told him, I said, hey, I got this thing that God has put in my spirit, and I want to know if could you help me? He said, when, where, what time? And that was it.
Hi, classmate.
How you doing?
So the classmate was Mr. Monty Tony.
Monty
Yes,
Tony.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you work with Save Our Sons.
Yes.
Give me a synopsis, a brief overview of what you do.
Well, basically, I'm just she do all the paperwork. You know what I mean? Cause she started, so I'm just following her flow. You know what I mean? She a good person. I know her a long time. We went to school, graduated together. So, you know, she got a good spirit on her. So I mean, it wasn't easy for me to follow her. You feel what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna follow a whole lot of people. You feel what I'm saying? But she had a good spirit. I know her a long time. She never had no bad spirit. But other than that, man, it's just like, her son was going through something, you know. She called me and was like, yo, can you talk to him or whatever? I was like, what's going on with him, you know? Because I've been in prison myself, you feel what I'm saying? I've been in the street, I was sold drugs, been in gangs, and stole cars and stole, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be. I was out there.
Gotcha.
But my mom ain't know about it, you feel what I'm saying?
Really?
Nah, she ain't know about it. She heard about it when I went to prison.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm an only child.
Wow.
Really?
Yes, I already had a spoon. I already had a silver spoon in my mouth, but I just wanted, I guess, a plastic spoon.
You were spoiled.
Yeah, and, you know, laughing. You know, when I think when people good to you don't understand it till you actually grow up to be
And
a grown
lose it.
man. Yeah, you lose and you be like, oh man, wait a minute, I ain't that spoiled. But yeah, I think Save Our Son, man, more or less trying to get the younger generation, man, understand that you don't have to be a tough guy to go to jail, or you don't have to sell dope, but you ain't got, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got to steal no car. Cause a tough guy going to work 9 to 5 or 11 to 12 to go to work, because at the end of the day, me personally, now I look at it now and I go to work, I be glad when I can put my key in the door, open my door, and like, wow, this is mine. I work for this. And I ain't got to worry about the man looking over my back, because I did this on my own.
I love the way you said that. A tough guy
Yeah,
goes
you got
to work.
Yeah, you got to be a tough guy, man. A lot of people think you got to be a tough guy, because a lot of tough guys either in jail or dead. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of tough guys. It's a lot of tough guys out here. They mind their business. People respect them so you can get respect being a tough guy out here in society by saying yes sir or no sir. That respect right there. A lot of people respect you a long time. You know what I'm saying? So it's not all about, man, it's not all about who you are, it's what you do that make you a better person. You feel what I'm saying? Because society says you can be anything in society, but if people know you, if people genuinely know you, they know who you are as a person. You know what I mean? They're gonna judge you regardless, but that don't define who you are.
That's true.
Once you pave your way in society, people gonna look at you different. People gonna respect you different. But it's just that society say on the TV or the videos, you know what I'm saying? They say you got to be this, that woman, or that dude. Nah, you ain't got to be that. Cause they ain't even that they sell. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
They're trying to fake it till they make it.
Yeah. And a lot of times you ain't gonna make it no way. You gonna fake it all the way out the door. You feel what I'm
You
saying?
right.
So,
You all right.
You got to do all that, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about, man, how you. And you know, a lot of times, what's funny, a lot of people say, is it people that raise you? Nah, it's not people raise you. Cause your parents can raise you, but the society gonna raise you. Because you going to school, you be around different people, so you're gonna learn a lot of things that your mama and daddy might not tell you. But going to school and being in the streets, that's what's gonna raise you to be who you are. You feel what I'm saying? You can have the perfect parents in the world, but once you hit that door, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? You like, yeah, you can raise me now. I say, Mom, Dad, okay, we cool. Once I hit that door, go to that bus stop.
Do what I want to do.
That bus stop a whole different ball game. And you got different girls and different guys and everybody in your ear. So you got to figure out who you is. You feel what I'm saying? And once you do that, then the streets gonna you can get a little taste of the streets. You get a little taste to the hot girls. You get a little taste to the hot boys. You feel what I'm saying? You could be all when you go to school. You gonna be around everybody. You know what I'm saying? Once you be around everybody, you gonna have all kind of stuff going on in your head. If you ain't got somebody that can show you how to, you know what I'm saying, go the right way, then you gonna fall
On your face.
and then you fall there. You got to figure out how you gonna get up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you can bump your knees all you want, but you got to put some alcohol on your knees, some band-aids. You got to pat that knee up to get back right. Cause but at the end of the day, you put your knee up, that scar still gonna be there. So that's what remember. That's what remind you of what you did, whatever you did. That remind you. That's how life is. We all gonna fall down.
That's right.
But it's all how you get up when it's time to get up.
So I love the way you put that. Because basically what you said is, I'm out here trying to help these young kids, especially these young men, understand that the things which basically are peer pressure is not necessarily the way to go. You got to know who you are so you can make your right decisions. Did I paraphrase it right?
Right, because at the end of the day,
Right, you did a good job.
you have to, a lot of time, man, you have to just find out who you is. We are, like I tell my nieces and nephews, I like, you already got a name when you're born, 'cause somebody gave you a name.
Right.
Just find your identity. Once you find your identity, who you is as a person, you don't have to define yourself by nobody else because you already got a name.
Exactly.
People will call you what they want to call you regardless. It's all according to what you listen to.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause in the day, like me personally, I done been there. I did 20 years.
Really?
18 years, brother, in prison. So
20 years?
you know, I mean, well, yeah. But I pay my own bills. I wash my own clothes, cook my own food, you know what I mean? So you can't tell me nothing. I'm a grown man. I pay my own way. If you want to tell me something, help me pay these bills. Cook me something. You know, help me wash some clothes or something.
Right.
They not listen to them. You ain't doing that, then I ain't got to listen to you. But I'm going to listen, but I ain't got to pay attention to you because
I ain't got to do it.
you ain't help me out. And that's when she came in. She was like, classmate, she called me. I said, damn, I was like, classmate, what the what? She in the church. I ain't in the church. I don't know about the church. I've been in church before. But okay, let me see what she got going on. She like, God told me. I said, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. But when she told me what she got going on, man, and her sister with her son, and knowing who she is as a person, as a woman, I was like, okay, I got you, classmate. We ain't anywhere, no problem.
Nice.
So it's all about, man, you got to help somebody else because somebody helped me.
Exactly.
So I'm just doing my job to help her.
That's called paying it forward.
That's right.
Or giving back.
Right.
That's what that is. And that's what a lot of the younger generation needs.
Right.
Because, you know, they know everything.
Right.
Right. They know everything, been everywhere, seen everything, can figure everything out.
Right.
But when they run against somebody who has been there, done that, and lived to tell about it, and can instill knowledge to them from a fresh first person perspective, that gets their ear.
Right.
You know, they can read about it all day long.
Right.
It's not.
Take a test and pass it.
They actually see it.
Right.
And
That's what makes the
Monty
difference.
gives hope.
See, a lot of time, man, a lot of guys, man, and it's crazy to me. I don't understand it, but a lot of guys be telling dude that it's okay to go to jail, or it's okay to, you know what I'm saying? Man, don't listen to them fools, man, because that ain't what's happening, man. I'm telling you now, because your mom and dad can protect you in that house. That's what I'm saying. But when you go about that prison now, hey, man, listen. If being 100, you gonna come home with your shirt gonna be sideways, handle like y'all, or you watch somebody draw, somebody might took your manhood, the police might send you or get killed, the CO get you killed, you feel what I'm saying? So that ain't what a lot of people think it's cool, you feel what I'm saying? I keep 100 with them, and a lot of cats know me from the streets or whatever, and I've been solid all my life, you feel what I'm saying? So I was the lucky ones that got away. I ain't had no problem, because I knew how to get away. And I ain't had a problem. A lot of cats don't get away, man. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes, man, they be telling kid that's okay to do that foolishness. Nah, man, that ain't what's happening, man. Because you can see today in society, they don't care about us now anyway.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So they don't care about us regardless. And then you want to listen to somebody else that ain't got nothing going on.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though my father ain't raised me, even though my father ain't, my biological father ain't raised me, but my stepdad raised me when I was 11 till I'm grown. So you can have two dads, man. You can have a dad that raised you, bring this world, and you have a dad that bring you in, a dad that can raise you. You feel what I'm saying? You know, a lot of times, man, it take a man to raise you. Anybody can be a daddy now. You feel what I'm saying? But it take a man to raise you. So that's my dad that raised me. And me and him solid right now. And I'm almost 50. And my dad almost 60, but that's still my daddy. So you can have two dads, man. You feel what I'm saying? So it don't. A lot of kids think, man, because your daddy ain't there nobody love you. Now you can have a daddy, man. It depends on the man that come in your life to help you be a better man.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, man. It is, man. When you got somebody that care about you, man,
that's a
and you know that. You see what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. That's how life is, man. Life is how you treat it, man. You see what I'm saying? And life ain't hard, man. We make it hard because of the choices that we make.
Booyah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not all about that. The fancy cars, the fancy clothes. You know what I'm saying? I got a shirt on right now. I just got barbecue on mine. She told me come on. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm going to work in the morning, so I'm going to get some more money. You feel what I'm saying? So I come here and do it all I want. But at the end of the day, I'm going to get that money. Exactly. So that's what's about, man. Getting up, going to work, take care of your family. That's a man.
That's right.
That's a man.
Paying your bills. That's a man. You feel what I'm saying? Anybody can be a man, or anybody can be a woman. But when you got your own, when you asking about nothing, sometimes you're gonna need some help. So we are gonna need help now. You know what I'm saying? We can have it all the time.
Right.
But if you're doing your own and doing your thing, somebody will come out. Somebody will already come out and help you out.
That's right.
But you got to do your part first.
That's right. And
that's a lot of life is, man. Like I tell a lot of young boys, man, say, hey, man, you got to do that, man. You know, some of them, they want to raise sand and talk junk, but them ones, I don't even bother them. I know they finna follow me anyway. You finna go where I'm going, so I ain't even messing with you. I talk this one over here, got that book bag. You know what I'm saying? He kind of confused. He want to go rap, but he just ain't got it. Hey, man, let me talk to you.
That's right.
And see, that makes a difference.
Hey, man, don't follow him now, cause when he going, you ain't want to go.
That's right.
You feel what I'm saying? Oh, man, where he going? On 151, that kind of. You want to go down there? You know what I'm saying? Because once you go down there now, that's it.
Once they put you in that system.
Yeah, because that's a whole different ball game out there because they been waiting on you to come anyway. And they call it fresh meat back there. Fresh meat. That like going to grocery store get some groceries. That fresh meat right there. You know what I'm saying? So that life, man, you have to, you got to pay attention, man, in all circles, man, and get to know your surroundings, man, and find somebody, a positive role model, man. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it'll be your mother, it could be somebody in the street or somebody in the schoolhouse that done been through something. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, a lot of family members ain't been through a whole lot of stuff that you're going to go through.
Right.
Because everybody got their own path in life. Your journey in life going to be different.
You know, I love the fact that you came today because here you are, a mentor to young men specifically, and you're speaking from a first person's perspective, but I like the fact that not only are you speaking from that perspective, but the knowledge that you're giving and the wisdom that you have along with that knowledge, because you can have knowledge without wisdom.
That's right. That's right.
So the knowledge and wisdom that you're imparting to these young men who listen is going to benefit them for decades, for the rest of their life. All they got to do is listen.
But somebody gave me it though. I ain't always had it.
But that's the point. But that's the point.
See, this the crazy part. I got it when I was in prison. You feel what I'm saying? I got knowledge while in prison.
But you had to go there so you can get your ears and your head open so you can receive it. And now you turned around and you're imparting it to other people.
The thing about it taught me how to be human. Well, it's crazy, but it taught me how to be human. It taught me how to go to work. It taught me how to stay out of the way. It taught me how to mind my business. So, I mean, a lot of times you don't have to go to prison to get the understanding, but a lot of us, believe it or not, a lot of the young cats gonna have to go to prison to become a man.
Because they are.
If it makes sense.
It does make sense.
Some
of these girls too.
I mean, I can't speak for none because I ain't no girl, but I'm just saying, a lot of guys gonna have to go to prison, man, to actually understand what life really about. And I hate to say that, you know me, for a lot of people, kids, you know, so I want nobody kid to go to jail because they ain't want nobody to be there because they ain't where you want to be. But it's going to take a lot of them, man. I have to go that way, man. And hopefully, man, they ain't got to go that way. Something stop them before they go that way. But I was one of the ones, I ain't had to go myself.
But that's the route you chose.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, okay, I ain't worried about that. My mom got me. My daddy got me.
Right.
And then when I went, I was like, hey, oh, wait a minute.
Mama, daddy can't wait.
Hey, can I?
That's what I tell my
You can't call nobody. What do you mean? I can't use the phone? No, you him. Nah, man, wait a minute.
It's a hole. That's called
I can't go to the refrigerator. I can't use the bathroom.
You can't even go to sleep when you want to.
Man, they got time you can eat, time to use the bathroom, time you can go outside. They don't live like that, man. And then using the bathroom, all this right here, you over here, we use the bathroom right beside each other. So whatever you got going on in your stomach, I spend everything you got going on. If I take a shower, I'm right beside you. So,
no privacy.
They ain't got nothing. You just there. You feel what I'm saying? So
nothing. No.
I advise a lot of young men, if you ain't want to go through that.
That's right.
Don't even go through that, man.
Listen.
So let me ask you, Debra, what was it? What did you foresee happening when you decided to start SOS Save Our Sons?
Breaking a lot of generational curses.
Okay.
Like I said, I shared with you about the young lady losing her only son. No parent wants to bury their child.
Right.
I know I don't.
Right.
Just to be a help me in society, that would be a key thing. A lot of families don't have support systems. We want to be that support for them.
Okay.
You know, back in the days, parents, neighbors, we could kind of discipline other children, but you can't do that now.
Right.
Because folks will call DSS, CPS, law enforcement. Okay. But we want to take it back to our roots because our roots, actually, we did better in those days.
Take a village.
So that's right. It takes a village to raise a child. So platforms like this, and thank you all for doing this for us too. But platforms like this to get the word out, to let someone know that we are here for them. You may not have never experienced something or having a child in trouble or something like that, but we're here to help. We have Monty here who can tell them firsthand, hey, you don't want to go that route. You know, don't do the things I did. And that's how it should be. You know, just like we get a good sale in the store. Some folks don't even want to tell somebody it's a good sale because they want to go buy up all the product.
Selfish.
You know, but we got a good thing here, and we want to share our good things to help somebody else because it's all about helping each other.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. So For our viewing audience, you said generational curses.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me a couple of examples of what those are? Because a lot of people don't understand what that means.
Generational curses could be repeats. My dad went to prison. His granddaddy went to prison. His granddaddy went to prison.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna break some of that stuff.
Okay.
You know, our folks, and I'm not being racist or anything like that, but I'm just saying because a lot of it's in our communities, our black communities.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to help our black boys because we need our men. We need our men to be. Yes.
Yes.
We need our men to be our fathers in our homes because it's a lot of one-parent homes raising the
And
children.
it takes both sexes
That's
to
right.
raise that child.
A woman can't tell a man how to be a man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You can try, but
you
you
can
can't
try,
do it.
but it's not gonna work.
Exactly.
So that man that's missing in the home is very, very vital.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very important because you have boys out here don't know who they are, their identity, homosexuality, and things like that. You know, it's a lot of things. You know, it's
too much.
It's too much. It is.
It's man. I mean, you got to have somebody, man, regardless, man. He ain't got to be your daddy. You gonna need an uncle,
Yeah.
or a cousin, or something to show you how to be a man, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's start the foolishness, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cause you know a lot of times women say, I can raise. Yeah, you can raise him, but you can't show him. Cause you can show him what you know how to be a woman, but you can't really show him how to be no man. Not knocking nobody how they raise their kid.
Right.
But you gonna need an uncle, somebody, man. Cause if you don't get him, I promise you one thing. Society will get him.
Oh yeah.
And once society get him, you ain't getting him back.
Right.
You get him back, but he ain't gonna be the same.
And
You
just,
feel what I'm saying? That's what
That's
she's
right.
saying. Like, you need somebody to show you.
You need somebody.
Yeah, man. Cause if once he hit that front door out your house and go to school, from let's give or take 8.
Yeah, they starting
From
young
8
now.
from 8 all the way to 16. If you don't.
You got to catch him.
If society, if he go to school, society will get him, man. Cause you got kids right now, 8, 9, 10 years old, selling those, got guns and doing all kind of stuff. So you better get them now.
That's right. And me being a single parent, working, providing for my children at that time, I work. You know,
put a roof over their head, food in their mouth.
My mother helped me raise my children, but then my kids wanted to go outside. They wanted to belong to something, and these streets will give them something to belong to. You know what I'm saying?
And
if we
it
eat,
might
you
not be
eat.
the
That's
best
the thing I heard. You eat, we eat.
Right.
Or we eat, you eat. Whatever. However it goes. But you know, they want to belong to something. And out there in them streets, it's giving them a chance to belong to something, a gang or whatever like that. You know, and like I said, back to the generational curses. These are the routes we're trying to take to let them know there's something else positive, and that's what we're trying to do.
A job, man.
Yeah,
Job.
But you got to show them.
You
got to show them how to get a job.
But you know what?
And that's where collaboration comes in too. We can teach them how to dress. And you know, everybody has their fashion trend. They want to sag with pants.
A lot of them know how to fill out
You know what I'm saying?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
What's your sex? Sex. I like sex. I mean, that's not the way you fill out application. They asking for your gender.
Right.
What are you? You know?
Right.
Yes. You like? Okay.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
So we gotta do better. We gotta do better.
Yeah.
And you got, you know, women having children at a young age. They're babies themselves, so they really don't.
Babies are
you know what
having
I'm saying?
babies.
So it's just a lot. We gotta correct.
We got to do better.
Yeah, we gotta do better and correct a lot of things that we kind of put out there in the atmosphere to try to change it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. If I'm a person, I happen to see this broadcast, and I want to get involved with either fervent prayer or Save Our Sons, how do I do that?
You can give us a call, 843-624-3422, or by email, saveoursons22@outlook.com. You can find us on Facebook. Send us a message. We are looking for board members. We need board members.
Okay.
We do have some individuals that are interested in becoming part of our board. Bishop Michael Blue, he's heard about the organization, so he's reaching out to us, and we're going to set something up soon. So if anybody is out there that's wanting to become a part of Save Our Sons, maybe you have a son or a child that needs help we're here to help you. We want to be that change agent for your family. We want to be part of your family. We're all in this together. You know, there's no family bigger than the other family, but we're all in this together, and we're about helping each other. And that's love, showing love.
Now, don't reach out to me now. Reach out to she, because she the contact. I'm just doing my part. Because he ain't through with me yet, so I think he got her. So he working on me, so I'm telling you now, reach out to her, my classmate, to get her, because he ain't through with me yet, so I still got a little foolishness going on in my life. But I know how to get together.
But he's a good mentor.
So get to her,
He likes
she'll
to
tell
joke.
me, and I you know what I mean? So I don't.
Ms. Thomas.
I'm sorry.
He ain't doing me yet, so I ain't in this you live. I'm on TV real loud.
That's his heel. That's for real. This is Monty. So we're gonna have fun too, but we're gonna be serious too.
He ain't doing me yet, so I'm just letting you know.
You ain't that kind of Christian yet.
Call my phone, I'm about to know who he is.
Oh goodness.
So,
But Monty,
I might think you're a bill collector and want some of my money, but go ahead.
So,
It's just
contact Debra.
okay.
Thank
you.
At the number that she gave.
Yeah.
Give it to us one more time.
843-624-3422.
And thank you. Contact them.
And when you get ready, you can talk to Monty.
That's right.
Yeah.
When you get ready.
When you get ready, because I ain't ready yet.
'Cause he's the real thing. He's gonna keep it real with you 100%. Cause we about that life.
And I was going to ask you about that because I saw that.
Yes.
And I'm like, we're about what life?
We're about that life, and we're on the streets. We're not in the four walls, the normal church. We're out there in the streets. We're advocating. We're conversating. It's through conversation.
Okay.
We talk.
Yeah, we had
We laugh. We cut up. We tell you real stories.
You got to get to know a person before you can actually tell them what to do.
That's like when you about to get married, when you start finding your wife and you start dating, and he's single.
Hey, cut the camera. Listen about that.
Gotta have
How
conversation.
you telling my business, man?
Oh, Lord.
You supposed to save not soon, not save me. I'm trying to get saved. You trying to save me somebody else. We ain't doing that. What else we doing?
But it's through conversation. We have a conversation.
And your hand cold.
Oh.
Your hand cold. You know,
Cold hands, warm heart. Cold hands, warm heart.
That's right. I have a very warm heart.
Cold hands, warm
Got to
heart.
be. Your hand cold, boy.
Lord have mercy.
I'm glad we got that.
This how we gonna bring
that's how-
this how
Right.
we
We have laughter.
but-
We're
and
human.
you know what though?
We're human.
This how we're gonna bring everybody together because
Yeah.
she her weight and I'm my weight and we connected. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna bring them together. So we're gonna bring a lot of kids, man. We're gonna save a lot of kids, a lot of family, man. We're gonna show them how this thing works. Because like I said, he ain't done with me. But he got her. And she showed me how to get right. Until I get right, we're gonna fix this thing out together.
We're gonna collaborate together.
That's how you build a community.
That's right.
You got to get together.
There you go.
Everybody ain't together all the time.
You're right. You are so
Somebody got
right.
to be a clown, and somebody got to be straight.
Somebody got to be a clown.
I'm the clown,
You the clown.
and she the clownette.
That's it. So you the clown, she's straight man.
Yeah, she's straight man.
Okay.
So we ride like that, and we that's how we connect. And we done been a couple of places already. Just starting out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the next event that you guys are doing?
Hopefully, we're gonna go into the DJJ. We're working on a partnership with the Department of Juvenile Justice System.
Okay.
And we want to go in there and target those kids in the DJJ system.
Okay.
And let them know, hey, you still got somebody here that's gonna love on you, that's gonna be there to talk to you. If you need someone to talk to, be able to call upon. We'll be there. Monty, he can talk with them. Straight talk, real talk, straight up. So he'll be able to talk to them, and then they'll be able to, ask questions and, understand what he went through and how his life can, be basically like a testimony to them, so to provide them hope. Although they're behind the walls right now, but one day you're going to get out and you can change some things that you've done. So
you can change, man.
Yeah. You can change.
I'm a little
you can
testimony. You can change,
Yeah.
man. I've been out almost 15 years now, so you can change now.
yeah,
But it's up to you to change.
It
You know what I'm
is.
saying? And it don't take.
you gotta
It don't
want
take.
it. You gotta want it.
Sometimes you gotta go through stuff, but you
Yeah.
gonna have to change now.
Trust the process.
Yeah, you got to trust the process.
I like
Better
that.
days are coming, man. You got to just hold on till they come.
So, this is for you, Monty, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Give me one sentence that you want our viewers to know?
Just believe in you, man. Don't, regardless of what you're going through, just believe in you, man, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. That's the only person you can believe in anyway.
Okay.
Whether your family members or whatever, you got to believe in you, because if you don't believe in you, nobody else can believe in you. It's like I believe in me. It took me to go to prison. I hate to say it, but I believe in me now. Okay. So I know a better change coming. So you got to hold on to it. Okay. Believe in you.
Okay. Your turn, Debra.
Be encouraged. Don't give up. You know, I told a gentleman today that came for prayer, was at Piggly Wiggly parking lot in Darlington. He came up on a bicycle, you know, and I told him that, you know, I love him, we love him, God love him, and it's about 90 degrees outside. I can be sitting at home in my air condition, but I'm out here on the street under a pop-up tent witnessing and encouraging other folks. So that's my thing. We're here to encourage you all, to let you know that although, you know, we all make mistakes, you know, so, but the next day you can do better.
Okay.
Thank y'all for having us too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you
Thank
all
you for the
welcome.
platform. We got to come back.
Yes.
Y'all got to invite us back so we can come back.
I'm not going to invite you.
Okay.
Just call me and tell me that you got something going on, and we'll go from there. How about that?
Perfect.
Yes,
awesome.
We're good now.
Okay.
Anyway. So, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Certainly our guests today, you all have been a delight to have.
Thank you so much.
And the information, yes, this is a very fun interview, and the information was amazing.
Thank you.
I want everybody to remember that being positive is a choice. Make it the very best choice that you can. I can't even talk. Anyway, make it the very best choice that you can. Remember, if someone says something negative, don't retaliate with something negative. Say something positive, or if you can't, walk away and pray about it, smiling on about your business. That is a form of being positive. Please have a great day. I'll be talking with you soon. Bye.